Hello Sagittarius, how are you? Welcome to your Love and General Tarot card readings for February 2017. Also, welcome to Tokyo. I'm in Tokyo doing readings this month. It's been a wonderful trip so far. So let's go ahead and get started with your love reading for February 2017. Love energy. Sagittarius. One more. Seven of Swords reversed. Three of Cups. Nine of Swords. Three of Swords. Page of Swords. Four of Wands. Death. Five of Wands. And the Hanged Man reversed. My goodness. So much going on here. Sagittarius, I want to let you know that myself, as well as many other tarot readers, are having their videos stolen and placed on other channels. So I just want to make sure that you're watching, that you're watching International Tarot. My name is Jane, and not on someone else's channel. Someone is doing, I don't know why they're doing this, money obviously, but it's really, really strange, and I don't know. Anyway, so I just wanted to let you know. So it's International Tarot. My name is Jane. Okay, enough of that. Let's go ahead and move in, because you have a lot going on, and not necessarily the best love cards. My feelings, Sagittarius, and I am going to generalize here for just a moment, and I know this will not apply to everyone, and that it applies to, but Sagittarius, you are notorious for being anti-committal, but it doesn't mean that you don't like to fall in love. And I think that may be what's happening here. I'm feeling like maybe there was something that happened, very recently, that maybe you gave yourself leeway, that maybe you, maybe even some of you fell in love, maybe some of you tried to have a relationship with someone. You tried to live without fear and without doubt, and you decided maybe to kind of let yourself go a little bit. I think a lot of the things with Sagittarians, again, generalizing here, is that you love love, and you love philosophy, and you love the ideas of things. But when it comes to the nitty-gritty of a relationship, that's the part that really scares you. But when you do let yourself go, and you do let someone in, the pain associated with something not working out, I feel, is magnified that much more than it is for someone who just loves to fall in love all the time, And I think you have an interesting approach to love, because it is very light. It's about fun. It's almost like a hedonistic type of mindset. It's about pleasure and laughter and joy and seeking. But when things start to get serious, and when things start to make you feel claustrophobic, I think you go through this spiral, this mental spiral, because I know that you don't want to hurt your partner. I know you don't want to hurt the person that you love and that you really, really care about. I think a lot of you are going through some form of an ending in this relationship, and it could be an ending in a relationship that's been long-standing, a year, a few months, or something. But I feel that on some level it is you causing the other person pain, but the other person causing you pain because they are wanting to change the format. And it's to a format that I think you don't really like. And that is this Four of Wands. This is, okay, Where do we go from here? Okay, let's buy a house, let's get married, let's have babies, let's move this into a committed relationship. Start calling me your girlfriend, start calling me your boyfriend, start, and the definitions and the defining of what that relationship is. This is such a beautiful card in love for most people, but for you, I think it causes a lot of stress. I feel like you were having a lot of fun with this person, and yet there's a need and a desire for your freedom. And I think that it is that need and that desire that sort of outweighs your desire for love almost. So free spirited, so open, so curious, and so adventurous about the world. And this is a great deal of stress. Something happened. Something happened, and it was dark and it was frustrating, and it signifies an ending. And I think for a lot of you, this ending, it's not quiet. And I also think that a lot of you don't necessarily, I mean, not just you, but anyone, a lot of us, we don't like being the bad guy. We don't like being the bad person, the one that causes or inflicts pain on someone that we care about. And I think that is actually going to be hard for you. By you not being the bad guy, not being the one that says leave me alone, or stop talking to me, or I'm going to stop talking to you, or the one that really cuts the ties, you're going to prolong the pain. You're going to prolong the frustration within yourself and within that other person. And you will instill hope in that other person as well. It's going to cause unnecessary and unneeded drama. Now, Sagittarius, you are a fire sign. This is a fire, passionate energy. It's an energy derived from passion, derived from love, derived from caring, and I think there's some draw to this, because I don't think that this relationship, this chapter of this relationship, some of you relationships will be ending, others of you, they will be just going through a rough patch. But I don't see that this is entirely over. Okay, we have the Hanged Man in the reversal position, so I think that there might be some prolonged tension there. Okay, and the Death card indicates an ending, but it also indicates a long period of time. Death does not come quickly when we're talking about love, moving on from someone. Okay, this is someone in your life that it's interesting, I'm not seeing their energy, I'm not seeing yours, it's just the situation. And I think, like I said, by not wanting to be the bad guy, you're allowing the pain to be stretched on and on and on. Death is a long process, okay, for someone to move on. And I think that this hurt, and I think that this pain is quite dense, because you have the 9 and the 3 of Swords, and they're both in the upright position. And I know you gave it a try. I know you went into it and, tried to alleviate or tried to eliminate the things that are holding you back in love, right? Like this, I think you found someone that you felt, oh, you know what? I just remembered my January readings, I think. I think this was Sagittarius, where there was the Knight of Wands up here and the Empress down here, and that the Empress represented someone very good for you. And I think you recognize that. And that recognition, you did try. But I think that it's, I don't know if it's a timing thing. If you really just aren't ready for the intensity that Empress brings, or the demands of that. Because these demands, they're really not that bad. They're not that bad at all, and they can account for freedom, or they can allow freedom. Okay, but maybe just this person needed more from you, and you were not ready or you were not able to give that to them. But I see this prolonging of it, this like keeping it going, keeping it open-ended, which in turn only allows the wounds to stay open instead of healing them. The Hanged Man in association with that in the reversal, it's just like, oh, it's like going to keep going and going. And I think eventually you're going to have to draw a line, because it hurts the other person to keep it so open. It hurts the other person to let them think that you still care. And I'm not saying you don't care. I'm sure you do care, and that's why you're keeping it, because you don't really want to hurt this person. But in your heart, I think you know that this is not, that hurting this other person is not what you really want to do, but you also don't want to be in this situation, whether it's a committed relationship for those of you who are single, or whether it's being forced or pushed into something that you aren't ready to be pushed into, especially marriage and especially children. Okay, I don't really see much else. Oh, that one just popped out. Let's grab that one. Five of Swords reversed. Luckily, it's in the reversal. I'm happy the 5 and the 7 are in the reversal, because it does indicate that you are at least trying to change behavior. It's probably something that this is maybe happened in the past. Maybe this fear of this commitment, this fear of this relationship. And I don't know if it's because the person is not the right person for you, or if the timing really just isn't right in your life. And then maybe you are living your life to according to some type of a blueprint, and therefore your decisions are based on this overall plan for your life. And this plan for your overall life does not fit in or does not jive with the idea of whatever, a relationship, settling down, getting married, buying a house. And yet I think that you're getting there. I think that slowly but surely you are evolving in a very important way. It's just not ready yet. That this relationship or this conversation or this situation was just a little bit too premature, because you're still in fun mode, fun and freedom mode. This and this are so opposite. They look the same, but they are so opposite. They're both celebratory, they're both fun, they're both wanted in some way, but they are not the same thing. This is solid foundations, and this is free spirits. You are a free spirit. Always have, always will be. It's very possible that this relationship represented purely something boring, or something that ties you down, something that does not allow you to be adventurous and does not allow you to be free. Okay? Not that this is a bad person, not that you don't care and love about them to the nth degree, but that in some way, what this person in this relationship with this person represented was a broken spirit. And you will not have that. Okay? But I think that you are trying. You are trying to overcome these obstacles, because I think you see something real with this person, and I know you don't like what's happening here. Some of you, this is the wrong person. Some of you, you may love them, you may care for them so much, but they are not for you. Their demands are too conventional, too traditional. Again, boring for you. And I see you in a very challenging place. I really, really do. this one popped out. Hermit. Questioning a lot. Questioning what, your life, like, what is this for? Where is this really going? This seems to be kind of a prominent energy for a lot of the signs I've been reading for. Definitely you here, Queen of Wands reversed. Why is it that when you have so much, you feel like you are lacking? You feel like you have your life together. You feel like you have things in order. You feel like you have joy, you have friends, maybe financially you're doing well, maybe career-wise you're doing well. Like, you have all these things. So why do you feel like you're coming up short? There's something missing in your life, and I think you're on a journey or on an excursion to try to find it. Maybe there's some part of you that's constantly trying to fill a void that is maybe coming. The void's not coming. The thing that will fill the void is coming. Because look at this. This is a little bit too coincidental, I think. Sometimes tarot creeps me out. So, you have 8. Someone gives you 1 more. And now you have 9. And I think you're not here. Which is why the reason why the things that you do have make you feel dissatisfied. This is not necessarily a card of dissatisfaction, more so a card of seeking more, of knowing that there's more out there, that the world has more to offer, that you might just be trying to explore and try new things. And I think that on some level, a lot of you feel like you're kind of an incomplete person. All this change, all this travel, some of you may be traveling a lot, some of you may be looking for new jobs, leaving your current job, leaving your current city, and going and trying your hand at something new. Sorry, my nose is itching. Let me try something new. And I don't like seeing a Sagittarius or any sign really, but a Sagittarius specifically because you are so optimistic, right? Ruled by Jupiter. You have this luck about you. And I feel that there is a sadness within you. A sadness that what you have is not enough. And what is it that will enable you to have more? I feel as though you are in some way waiting for someone to give you something. Maybe this is love, right? But I don't see commitment in relationships here. I see a fear of it. But I think what I'm seeing, okay, I'm kind of seeing these go together like this, is that this very free-spirited nature of yours, sorry, I just got a notification. This very free spirit of yours is almost kind of like seeking something unexpected, right? Something, I kind of see the Page of Cups as like something creative or something fun or something like obscure and out of the ordinary. Something that broadens your horizons. For some of you, that may be travel. 8 of Cups. The power of the magician, right? But sometimes this can be an illusion. and that you are in some way feeling fooled or feeling tricked, or maybe you are even tricking yourself. I think some of you might be trying to force yourself to feel a certain way, but you just don't. Okay, forcing yourself to feel satisfied, forcing yourself to feel happy in something. But yet you are so detached. You see that old man, you have everything, but yet you're not really a part of the party. You're kind of separating yourself. You might really, this hermit really might be really intense for you, is kind of what I'm sensing. A very intense form of introspection, and really like analyzing yourself, and even asking yourself the question, like, what is wrong with me? What is it in my life that I am missing? Because something is missing, because I am not happy. I'm constantly in search of more, constantly in search of things. Well, Sagittarius, that's what we love about you, right? Is your constant lack of being, lack of settled, lack of foundation, lack of stability, right? Because I think you're a driver. You might feel like you're coming up empty in some way. You might feel like things are not complete, but you're kind of a personality that doesn't, you're about the journey. Like, the destination doesn't matter so much. It's the journey and getting from point A to point B. And so why so much pressure on getting to that destination? Why so much pressure on feeling fulfilled or feeling that void? I feel like there might be someone in your life, or someone new coming into your life, that might help kind of really get you there. And the reason why I'm saying that, not only the Page of Cups. Now, in the last spread, I equated this to your energy, but I was also kind of seeing it as the energy of someone else who is also a free spirit. And coupled with the Queen of Wands and the reversal, I feel like this might be, you feeling like you're in a rut. Things are just blah. But here is someone who is so open and so free and so, like, not even in terms of love, okay, just whatever, helping you reflect, helping you to get things into perspective a little bit, because I kind of think you're avoiding this hermit as much as you are in the depths of this hermit process and really figuring out your life. As deep as you are here, you kind of are pussyfooting around and kind of like, I don't really want to get too deep. It's too heavy. It's too serious. I can't handle all this seriousness. It's too much. But you're going through it anyway. You have to go through it, and you won't be able to just move away from it. It's something that needs to get settled. It's something that needs to be decided, Just popped out as well. Wow, these popping out here. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords, she kind of gets a bad rap for being a little bit cold, right? For being a little bit icy. But I feel that this is someone in your life, maybe a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, doesn't have to be, but could be one of those. Someone that you probably have not really paid a lot of attention to. Maybe someone, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner though, right? It could be, just anyone in your life that has, I feel like she's got her stuff together. Could be female, could be male, doesn't matter. I'm going to say her because it's a queen, but they have their stuff together. They have their life together. They have things figured out. Now, this is a hardworking person. This is someone with whom you probably have a great deal of respect as well. And I feel like this person in some way has an association with or a cause for helping you to break these bad habits. In a romantic sense, this might be someone that is maybe more appropriate for you if you are single and maybe you're going through a breakup or something like that. Or this could be the side of your partner that you cherish so much, right? And the side that you relate to. I see the Queen of Wands as being a free spirit, smart, intelligent, grounded, but also very good at life balance, keeping the pleasures of life equal to the amount that she works and enjoying herself as much as she works because she knows that life is short. And I think that this energy, again, that I think that they bring a nice sense of perspective. They help you bring perspective to things in your life. Consult with them, speak with them. If it is a friend, this friend has good advice that you should listen to. If this is a romantic partner, don't be afraid of trying to connect with them. Don't be afraid of trying to rekindle something if that's what you need to do. Be open-minded and allow things to come in. Allow yourself to introspect. Okay, you're going through it anyway. You might as well just lean into it and just let it happen, because the faster you get through it, the faster it's over. You know what I mean? And I don't think you're going to be able to pinpoint what it is that you need, right? I don't think you're going to be able to pinpoint what it is that you are feeling is lacking in your life. This person might be able to help. Okay, this person might be able to help. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching, and that's it. See you next month. Bye.